Hi there. Today I am editing the short film that I directed and filmed 2 days ago. In a few hours, I'm meeting with one of the actresses for the one I'm filming next week. Tomorrow I'm meeting with the other actress for one-on-one rehearsals, and then I'm also right now working with Rafa, who sent me a great script that we're fine-tuning that one, which I then need to cast and get that one lined up. So right now I'm working on 3 different original bilingual English Esperanto short films. This is an awesome week for Esperanto filmmaking. And that's just me. I don't know what other, what Evil D is doing or Catie. There's other Esperantos making cool stuff too at this very moment. So these are exciting times we live in. I wanted to pause though before digging into all this footage and watching everything that I shot the other day and starting to assemble that short film. I wanted to stop first and just talk through what all I'm spending money on from the Patreon. I'm very thankful to the people who have supported the Exploring Esperanto channel. We've been hovering around $250 a month there for a while. It's like $241, then $246, then $245. It's right around there. I don't think we've actually crossed over that mark yet. But one reason I wanted to also talk is this latest thing we shot 2 days ago went really well. And I think the main reason the shoot went so smoothly is because, as opposed to the other ones that I've shot, where I'll send the actors a video of me saying the lines, so they can practice with that. This time I met one-on-one with each actress at different times for an hour or so at a time, and then we did a video chat with the 3 of us met online and rehearsed, and then we did an in-person rehearsal all together in the space that we were going to be filming. And I even filmed the rehearsal. And by doing that, I was able to get a sense of, okay, how am I gonna light this scene? And okay, where do I want the camera? Do I want the camera in this corner of the room? Or actually, I don't like how that wall's decorated. I'm gonna have to change some of these decorations out. It allowed me to prep the space for filming, and I was able to piece together what I filmed during that rehearsal, and I showed that to the actresses and went, here's how it's looking right now. Are you liking the emotional levels that you're at? See, I want a little more intensity here, and right here, let's actually have you 2 more connected to each other and not in your own world. I was able to give advice and show them what I mean because of that. It was very invaluable, that extra rehearsal. So far, I've been paying people on the day of filming. Here's some money for you. Also, I'm gonna feed you. I'm gonna feed you a nice meal, not a cheeseburger from McDonald's. No, we're gonna get like a nice, healthy meal for you. And so, Patreon has allowed me to do that and made it so that's not coming directly out of my savings account to do that. But I believe that I really should also be paying these actors for that rehearsal as well, because I want to keep doing that. That rehearsal made everything go so smoothly. The other shoots, almost invariably, we start filming and one or both of the actors will be like, oh, I thought I was memorized, but man, once I'm actually standing and having to act the scene and connect with the person and look them in the eye, it's really hard to remember the Esperanto lines. I thought I knew them, but I guess I don't, right? And then we're spending the whole day just praying that we get through the scene correctly and pronounce it right instead of acting it. So we didn't have to worry about that. We filmed so efficiently and so quickly that we had time to interview the actors afterwards, and we did a little interview. What was it like filming in Esperanto? So we got bonus material because of how efficiently the filming day went. I want to do that again, but I also want to pay the actors from now on for that rehearsal process. So if we can not just get to $250 a month, but get to $300 a month, that will enable me to also pay them both basically gas money. People are not getting rich off of these, but just so they're not losing money by being a part of this. I wish you could see just the look on these actors' faces when I'm paying them for doing this work, especially during right now. The coronavirus situation has many actors out of work, and even alternate forms of income for these actors, like catering big events or being a blackjack dealer at a big event, being a brand ambassador for a big expo. Those things aren't happening. So even the side jobs are not there right now. So these actors, it really is nice to be getting paid for what you're trained in, for what you're good at, for what you want to be doing with your life and what you do well. To get paid for your work is incredible. And I love the fact that because of your support, I am able to treat these actors with respect and have them associate in their mind Esperanto equals they treat me well, they treat me generously, they treat me respectfully. it's a lot of work, but what a payoff to act in a second language and to learn about another language in a fun way and have a cool video to look at afterwards. I love the fact that it's such a positive connotation, and we've had people who've acted in these ask me, hey, can I do another one, please? Like, I really enjoyed that, instead of like, oh man, I'm so burnt out, that was way more work than I thought and I never want to do it again. Because it could have easily been that for a lot of these people, but instead we've made it a very positive environment for them to work in. So your money goes far. I'm trying to be as efficient as possible with these shoots and only hire as many people as I absolutely need and no more, and that way we're not being frivolous with money. Also, your donations on Patreon enable me to keep the price lowered, which I recently lowered the price of all of my children's books down, because now I make very little in royalties from that. Amazon keeps most of that money, especially now that I lowered the price a couple of dollars down, but I still, that money doesn't even go right into my pocket. I first have to pay off the illustrators from the latest book, and that was several $100s that I had to spend on getting these drawings done, and done really nicely. So the Patreon money also supports that and helps me, it subsidizes that low cost for the books, because I want those books to be in as many households as possible to get more young kids learning Esperanto, or at least learning about it and having a familiarity with it by seeing it in the back of that book that they have. So there's a lot that you guys do and help with when you support the channel. I don't want to make anyone feel bad if they're also going through a financially tough time. We have one patron who gives $100 a month. That's amazing. Not everyone can do that. If you just give $1 a month, I really love every time I'm editing these videos and I'm typing out the list of names of current patrons, and then www.patreon.com/exploringesperanto, but that middle part where I'm typing everyone's names out is just such a reminder to me of the support and the friendships and the encouragement that I have from this community that many of my filmmaking friends don't have. They make great films, but they don't have a dedicated base, a community. I wouldn't even say fan base. I'd say a community of Samidiano, of like-minded people helping make it possible. But I get to do that. I get to type out all these people who are making it possible, and I'd love for that list to be twice as long, and I'd love to use an even smaller font to cram it all in there to show just how big of a group there is of Esperantists who are eager to enjoy this content. I love that. We're a small group. This is a small language community, but it's a passionate one, and it is a fun one to be a part of. And I'm honored and gratified to be a part of it, and I want to show off how supportive you guys are. So consider donating $1 a month if you haven't already become a patron, just to show how invested you are. People are always commenting, oh, why aren't there more films in Esperanto? Well, there could be. If you would like there to be, you can directly be a part of that. And you don't even have to support me. Maybe I'm not your cup of tea. My style might not be what you want. Can you support Catie? Can you support Esperanto Variety Show? Richard Delamore, Evil Dia? There's other ways to help make more Esperanto content. Maybe you could even make your own content. And if you want to, I'd be happy to help you find a really affordable but good quality camera, microphone, lenses. I am at your disposal to help you and give you guidance. I've had to do a lot of research since starting this channel, and the quality of my stuff has improved because of that research. So help me help you. Reach out to me, send me an email, alexandervonmiller@gmail.com. Check the video description. I'll put links to all these things and these other people's pages that you can also support. Let's support each other. Let's do this. I'm excited, and I only have a little bit of time before this actress comes today for rehearsal, and I want to get some editing done. So that's all from me. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.